by understanding that you have either specialized knowledge or a specialized skill that people will pay for. And if people will pay for that, there's 7 billion people in the world. All you really need in order to pay for the rest of your life is less than 0.5% of that. Hey guys, I thought it'd be fun to cover things that I wish I would have known 20 years ago. This is going to be really a video that talks about things that I wish I could have told my younger self to help me be more successful where I am today. And the path that I charted then, I wish I would have charted a bit differently, so that here at this age, coming close to 50, I'd be able to have some of these things that I've now figured out long before now. So as I thought about it and wrote in my journal, I thought that I would share those things with you, and you may find value in those things. The first thing that I want to share with you is the only opinion that matters regarding me is mine. I'll say that again. The only opinion regarding things that matter to me is mine. Growing up, I was a people pleaser. To an extent, I still am. I mean, I'm in the business of helping and serving people. So certainly you want them to accept you. You want them to value your thoughts and your opinions. But at the end of the day, as it relates to you, you can't live your life based off of what other people think or how they feel. And finding your value based off of their view of you is very difficult to do. And so when you marry that to the fact that we do this in relationships, first and foremost, as we get into adulthood, you can really find yourself in a very dangerous place, right? One of the things that I've learned is if you really want to know how a person thinks about you, listen to the things that they say about you. And it may come across as joking. They may say that they were just playing with you or whatever. But they say things like, man, you're so clumsy, or you don't ever get that right, or you're lazy, or you never get these things done, or man, I wish that you would do this, or I wish that you would be like X, Y, or Z. Whatever they're saying about you, on a subconscious level, you're taking that in. And if that's not you, it becomes you, because you become what they think about you, because you value their opinion so much. And so they say you're clumsy, you think to yourself, man, I must really be clumsy. Doesn't necessarily have to be true. You shouldn't even accept it as true. But the more important thing is that you should key in on the things that they are saying about you, because this is really how they feel about you. And so when it comes time for you to do things that matter, when it comes time for you to make that change in your life so that you can be a better person, go back to school, get the other job, do the thing, start the business, how they viewed you then does not change. If they think that you're lazy, irresponsible, indecisive, lackadaisical in your business, whatever it is they think, they're going to still think that about you as you're trying to better yourself. So I'm here to tell you, and I wish I could have told myself 20 years ago, the only person whose opinion matters when it regards to you is you. Nobody else's opinion matters. So if they view you the way they view you, view yourself the way you want to be, and then have conversations with that version of you. Learn how that version of you gets things done, and then operate like that version of you. I promise you, you'll change your entire life. Another thing that I wish I would have known 20 years ago, you can learn anything freely, right? It doesn't cost anything to learn, but you only pay for accelerated learning. So if you want to learn how to speak another language, you can go to a library and get a book. You can download an app from the library that will teach you that language for free. You can pay to accelerate the process with different apps like Babbel. There are ways for you to get the specialized skill that you're trying to get by paying for it, or you can just do the research on your own, take notes on your own, build one precept on another on your own, and learn and master the skill. You don't necessarily need to pay for that. Education is not this thing that is hidden behind walls. It's actually out there, free, in the cosmos. Anything you want to do. You want to learn how to parasail, you can do that. You want to learn how to ride a bike, you can do that. You want to learn how to play the guitar, you can do that. Like, all of this stuff is out there. But we have been taught that you can only get education so many kinds of ways. You can only learn things so many kinds of ways. And when we reach a certain point, we think that we're unteachable. We don't think we can learn anything else. I'm telling you, you can change the trajectory of your life if you understand that knowledge is free. And all you have to do is spend time to invest in yourself, and you'll be able to do anything that you set out to do. The third thing that I would have told my 29-year-old self, we were talking about 20 years ago. Traditional jobs are limiting to your growth. Traditional jobs are limiting to your growth, and they kill your potential. The reason why I say that is you can be the best agent that you can possibly be, and they're only going to pay you what they pay agents. Listen to me again. You can be number one in every metric, in every area, in every stat. You can outperform all of your peers. But the only thing that they're going to pay you for all of that effort is what they pay people to do the job that you're doing. Now, the company will benefit from your hard work, from your expertise, from your precision, from your mastery of a particular thing. The better you get at a thing, the company will elevate you. They may have you train other people to be as efficient as you, which they're still just paying you what you would earn, just like the guy that's taking long lunches and half coming to work gets paid the same wage as you're getting paid. And there is a definite cap and a definite ceiling on your learning. On your wage, right? All of you who work a job, go to your company and ask them, what is the pay range for my skill level? What is the pay range? They'll tell you, look, the top of the range gets paid this, the middle of the range gets paid this, and the beginners get paid this. And that's what it is. And as long as you stay in that range, that job, you're not going to beat the ceiling. They're not going to raise the ceiling for you. But just as there are 7 billion people on the earth, there's almost as many ways to earn income, make money, sell things, do things, learn things. And you can really supplement or replace your income just by understanding that. By understanding that you have either specialized knowledge or a specialized skill that people will pay for. And if people will pay for that, there's 7 billion people in the world. All you really need in order to pay for the rest of your life is less than 0.5% of that. Like if you got 200,000 people to pay you $1,000, you can live forever off of that. You can invest it, let that money make money, live off of the interest on that money. And all you had to do was sell a particular thing. And not to 1 billion people, not to 7 billion people, to a fraction of that. And trust me, whatever it is you're trying to sell is out there. People are looking for it. They're Googling it right now, trying to figure out how to get it. But they can't find it because you're not selling it. But if you do sell it, I promise you, then you'll be able to meet the need of the people. So traditional jobs kill your potential because you never know what you could be, because you're trying so hard to be what they need you to be for that position, rather than learning who you are and what you need to be for you. And I promise you, if you do that, you will change the narrative of your life, and your children will be different. Your family system will be different. So many things would change if you realize that fact. The last thing that I wish I would have known 20 years ago is it's okay to fail often. It's okay to try a thing doesn't work, try another thing, or try the same thing again, but change something about it. Like, it's okay to explore. It's okay to fail, because in doing that, you will learn how to succeed. But if you give up after the failure, or you give up because you fail. What you will never learn is how to be successful. So it's a good lesson to learn once you get comfortable with experimenting and then retrying what it was that you tried. Once you strengthen that muscle and you're able to do it consistently, then sky's the limit for you. There's nothing that you won't be able to accomplish because you now understand that failure is part of the process. It is ingrained into us that failure is a bad thing, from the way people tease you when you fail, the way that you're viewed by educators, the way that you're viewed by family members. And it's all because the narrative has always been that if you fail, you're not good enough. But the narrative needs to be fail until you're good enough. If you make that adjustment, then you can save 20 years of living a life where you're avoiding failure, and you will be able to accomplish and achieve so much because you're running headlong into it. My name is John Frazier. I'm a mindset coach. I'm the founder of Change 360 365. We're a mindset coaching firm. What we do is we help people to unlock their potential, to see the best parts of themselves, to grow into who it is they're supposed to be. If you want to hook up with me, you can find me on Instagram, Facebook. You can also go to www.change360365.com. We can definitely hook up and I can help you. I'm also partnered with Greg Healy, and we help entrepreneurs to start their businesses, get them off the ground and running, take whatever processes they're using today and refine those processes so that they can find success. If you are in that category or in that boat, then you can go out to www.followthislink.net. And when you go there, I want you to take our free course, which is the 3 M's of startup failure. This will help you to be able to identify the 3 areas that most startups run into trouble. It's a free course. It's there for you. I can't wait to talk to you guys again. I'll catch you next time.